All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is a new series. It's another 500 nation war. Um, I'm just going to call it the next 500. You can see, look at all those people. My lordy. So I'm bringing you in here kind of later in the game because a lot of the early stuff is just horse trading. Um, I'm a little concerned because my teammates are all like player 4 or 5, but it should be fun. This guy's level 8, level 7 rather, 7.5, whatever. But a lot of these guys are lower level. But I think it's going to be fun. A lot of people commented on the 500 Nation Army, the other stack, the other playlist. That was just fun to kind of see players working together and succeeding and or failing together. So just wanted to bring you in on this. We do have 6 of us. We are the Aussie Posse. And if you'll look here, I'll go ahead and arrange this by score. Go over to, why am I not at Coalition? Because you didn't go to Coalition, you friggin' idiot. Arranged by score, we are in first place in the world. Now, that's a temporary fluke. You can see there are all these other teams who are just now coming online with 7 players and chomping at our heels in terms of points, and having, especially NATO here, has the same number of provinces as we do, although we are getting ready to change that. So I'm real happy here because 3 of my partners listened to my call to arms here and asked if they were interested in taking Port Macquarie here. That means these 3 territories around here have sent in people to attack, or they're about to. I have warned Sydney here that 2 of these have forts. There are forts there and there, both of them level 1. We know that because there's no question mark. That would mean level 2 or higher. So I've just warned them off of that. I was like, hey, go for that double. This is a double resource tile, and there's no fort. A lot of times you can do what I call poking the beehive. You can attack in, take one of their territories, and they get so angry at you, they start attacking you, which is a big mistake because they're much more powerful defensively in their forts. But if you can lure them out, then you can take care of them out in the field where you have superior numbers and then attack into the fort later. So hopefully that'll happen. I'm a little concerned about this attack command from this stack of 12. He might have to learn a harsh lesson, but I'd really rather my allies not learn that lesson so early on. So anyway, I did send a message, and he's still, hours away from achieving that location. So hopefully he'll pause on that. You can see in the north here, this guy I noticed over here, the morale was really low in these provinces. So that made me understand that that this particular player was at war here in the west. I also noticed just from vision that there were very few people manning the border here. So again, our concept here is once they unify here, we will have our backs to the sea and really be able to start moving and taking over all of Australia. So that's the goal. That's the hope. I do notice here what might be a duplicate account, Karma and Karma Co. Of course, the big danger of 2 accounts is that usually what they'll do is they'll vacate one and have the other come in and just occupy everything for, without any fight. And so basically they have 2 territories. I don't see that happening here. Maybe I'm not close enough to what's going on here, but it looks to me like these are 2 independent. They're separate. So I don't know. It's weird because the Karma is misspelled in the same way in both of these places. So we'll keep an eye on them. We do have a couple of people who applied to the coalition, but did not get let in here. So there's still applicants waiting here. There's 4 of them waiting here. And I looked them over, and really we're kind of best off here with people tied in. I did accept this guy over here just so we'd have eyes on the island here. I offered Grease Boys a non-aggression treaty. I'm going to see if he takes it. He said he needed oil, so I offered him 5,000 oil for vision on him. I said, let's have a non-aggression treaty. It'll be backed up by vision. You give me vision of you, I'll give you vision of me, and I'll show you mine if you show me yours. And but I'd love to have vision down here just so that I know that my ally down here, I can watch his back. And a non-aggression treaty wouldn't be terrible. You can see he's attacking up here, and he looks like he's taking his time and doing it right with large stacks. Again, the principle of overwhelming force is almost always in effect. People will point out that you're more effective attacking in smaller stacks, and that is true. your power doesn't really go up much past a certain level. But what it does do is it just makes sure that, when they attack back, it sort of just doesn't hurt you that much. So I like to attack in overwhelming force. If I have a choice, I will attack in stacks of 30. I feel like that's a nice compromise. But anyway, so I just wanted to introduce you to this game. It looks like we've got a good group of boys. At least 3 of them are responsive and active. And like I said, if people show themselves inactive, just not doing anything, now Melbourne is active. He's moving down in here and looks like he's attacking into here, which I fully approve of. Left like 40 guys down there. But if somebody's just not moving at all, I had an eye on Adelaide here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 troops. 6, 7, 15 troops. He's got 15 men, period. I looked around. No, 16. That's him too, 16. I looked around and I thought, well, is he somewhere else? Did he send an army somewhere? And I don't think he did. I think he just, I don't know. But this, I like to protect weaker people, but if they're that weak, if they're just like completely like a babe, this is a level 3 player. I've got 4 people knocking on the door waiting to get into this coalition. So especially if it's somebody who's here kind of in the middle here, we'll just keep an eye on that. So there's a lot to this kind of game. It is social. You do want to reach out to other players. There's a lot of diplomacy going on, and there's a lot of coordination between allies. So thanks for checking in, guys. I will keep future videos shorter, just kind of bop in and let you know major events as they happen. Of course, the introductory video requires a little bit of background storyline. So thanks for checking in. This is another 500, and I'll see you all next time. Adios, amigos.